there is a, what's it called? The sun. That's the word. Coming through the window. Are we okay with it, or should I close the blind? Let me look at the screen. Yeah, I'm going to close the blind. Excuse me, it was fine like 30 seconds ago. And I'm back, and it's made no difference. That has made no difference. So that was me sharing it to screen now. What do I do? I'll have to change. Guys, the internet, I don't know. It's great for knowledge, but there's always so much tweaking and blah. And they're not even actual words. That's how I don't want to say frustrated, but distracted. This stuff gets me. So don't worry, guys. We know what's happening soon. The edit point. It's like my catchphrase. So, excuse me. Sort. Tools. What's happened here? Okay, we've worked out a problem, or solved a problem. Ah, okay. Excuse me, guys. We're going to have to do this again. Data, sort by range, E, go. I'm confused, 1 second. Oh, something's after happening here. Okay. Okay, right. Oh, yes. While it's important to have a system, it's equally important to remember what the system is. I'm writing that down because that sounds so wise. Time for the edit point. It's my catchphrase. Good morning, everybody. I'm going to write that in the chat window as well. Good morning, everybody. So welcome to Alphabet Monday. It's the kids' Quizness, as we call it. And I just yawned there. Apologies. That's just me. I've been up for ages, actually. That's not even me being tired. I'm going to start the edit point again, I think. Yeah, because it's one thing to yawn, it's another thing to yawn 30 seconds into the quiz. Okay. And if I pull these here, put that there. Oh, we're getting there, folks. We are getting there. So I take this out. Boom. Put this here. Yes. Boom. We're getting there. We are getting there. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. Okay. We're starting. So 1 second. I have another drink. There we go. It's only tea, don't worry. Good morning, everybody. It's the 11th of May, 2020. If you've forgotten the year, it's one thing to forget the day of the week, but I think if you're forgetting the year, you're gone off the tracks. But it's Alphabet Monday, which is what it's the kids' Quizness always have. So we're going to have 26 questions this morning, in hopefully 26 minutes. We'll see. Let's see if I say goodbye in 26 minutes. Let's start the timers now. I don't have a timer. I don't even have the thing on the screen but it would be cool if when I clicked my finger a timer came on. I'll learn get timer on screen. Seems just another detail, but anyway. Question A is the answer will begin with the letter A. And question 26, the answer will begin with Z. The funny thing is, I yawned earlier and it just appeared on playback and I'm yawning again. You know the way you yawn if you see someone yawn, but it turns out if you see yourself yawn, which means I might be in this weird cycle of yawning until I turn off the computer. Close my eyes I could get blinkers like a horse, but then the reason I have the monitor is to see what it's coming out as. Anyway, these are questions that I think like 7 to 11 might be better at. Not better, but more suited to. Let's see how you get on. Okay. What is the name of the set of 3 islands in Galway Bay? What is the name of the set of 3 islands in Galway Bay? Question B. Which of the dwarves in the story of Snow White had a name that began with the letter B? Which of the dwarves... Oh, making me yawn. Which of the dwarves in the story of Snow White had a name that began with the letter B? So yeah, you can write down your answers if you want on a piece of paper, or you can just say them to the screen. I give you all the answers at the end and I post the questions as we go. So you can read them back in the comments if you need to read back or catch up. Question C. Which famous character had to be home by midnight? Which famous character had to be home by midnight? Question D. What is the name of Shrek's best friend? What is the name of Shrek's best friend? Oh, the yawning, the yawning, the yawning. Question E. The pharaohs, the pharaohs were leaders of which country? The pharaohs were the leaders of which country? And you don't really have to worry about spelling. I know that the you know the order of the letters, so you all know what the first letter is anyway. It's not a spelling test, it's just a knowledge fun quiz. Question F. Which month of the year Excuse me. Which month of the year has the least number of days? Which month of the year has the least number of days? Okay. This is an easier one, but perhaps there's a few younger kids listening to their brothers or sister doing it, so let them do it. What is the name of Peppa Pig's brother? What is the name of Peppa Pig's brother? Question H. I think it's a book and a movie, so you might have seen it or read it by now. What is the name of the shy boy who is the main character in How to Train Your Dragon? What is the name of the shy boy who is the main character in How to Train Your Dragon? The funny thing is, some of you might be using one of these right now. So you might have the answer in your hands. Oh, I need to add more. What is the name? Question I. What is the name of Apple's portable tablet? What is the name of Apple's portable tablet? Question J. A person who rides in horse races is called what? A person who rides in horse races is called what? Now, question K is a C question, like a SEA question. What word beginning with the letter key? Key. What? I've rhymed the word C with the letter K there. What word beginning with the letter K is a food that many sea animals eat? What word beginning with the letter K is a food that many sea animals eat? Eek. Where did it go? There we go. Question L. What is the name of molten rock after an eruption? What is the name of molten rock after an eruption? Question M. What is the word beginning with the letter M for something that attracts metal? What is the word beginning with the letter M that means something that attracts metal? Let's go with this one. So the answer begins with the letter N, N for nighttime. Who was the first man to walk on the moon? Who was the first man to walk on the moon? That says question 4, but it should be question N. Question O. Oh. What is the name of the tree, the thing that grows up out of the ground? What is the name of the tree that acorns grow out of? Or that acorns come from? No, hang on. Now, what is the name of the tree that grows acorns and grows from acorns? And number P. Question P. Yeah, you might have been reading some classic children's books. What bird what type of bird did Long John Silver keep as a pet? What kind of bird did the pirate Long John Silver keep as a pet? Question Q now is it? You'll know it. You'll have used this word, I'd say. What word beginning with the letter Q describes how good something is? What word beginning with the letter U describes how good something is? Now, I hope you're not hungry because the answer to this might make you hungry because yum yum nom nom nom. I love it. What type of crop is usually grown in paddy fields? That's not an Irish farmer. Paddy fields. What is the name of the crop usually grown in paddy fields? Question S. What is the name of Scooby Doo's nephew? What is the name of Scooby Doo's nephew? This is another. Well, Scooby Doo's nephew isn't a baby, but he is a kid, I suppose. This is about a baby. What is a baby frog called? What do you call a baby frog? Oh, well, I tell you what, one of my strengths is my imagination, but one of my weaknesses is my concentration. I was in the middle, I was like, this is a question, Oskelga. Or I suppose the answer is a Berla word. So, what word do I mean in English if I say fui in Irish? Um, Táinlí road fui an Gluistan. What does fui mean? What is the proper name for an animal doctor? What is the proper name for an animal doctor? What have I done? I've done something silly. What did I just do? Phew. There we go. Right. This is another animal question, I suppose, really. Well, it isn't. What word that rhymes with donkey means not working properly? What word that rhymes with donkey means not working properly? How do some people. Sorry, no. Yes. Have I missed it? No. Have I missed a letter? Question X. How do some people write Christmas? How do some people write Christmas? Another animal question now. And actually, it kind of looks like it doesn't really look like a donkey. It's got four legs. What do you call the wild ox that is native to Tibet? And it begins with the letter Y. And question Z is one of those ones. It's easy if you know it. It's tough if you don't. Question Z. In Kung Fu Panda, what is the name of one of the palace servants? Is it Zeng, Zangaroo, or Zippity? Zeng, Zangaroo, or Zippity? So I'll give you a moment just to go over your answers, and I'll give you my answers now in a second. I hope you did enjoy it. As you can see, scrolling underneath me is, let's see if I get it right. I think that's it. I have a PayPal and a Patreon. Perhaps the adults that are there might like to give me the price of a coffee to support me or whatever I'm doing. Thank you very much. Anyway, question A. The name of the three islands in Galway Bay, the Aran Islands. Tomorrow is True or False Tuesday, so it's all true or false questions. Which of the dwarves in the story of Snow White are the name that begins with the letter B? It's Bashful. What famous character had to be home by midnight? It's Cinderella. The name of Shrek's best friend is Donkey. The pharaohs were the leaders of Egypt. Which month of the year is the least number of days? It's February. The name of Peppa Pig's brother? George. The name of the shy boy who's the main character in How to Train Your Dragon is Hiccup. Apple's portable tablet is the iPad. A person who rides in horse races is a jockey. What word beginning with K is a food that many sea animals eat? It's kelp. The name of molten rock after an eruption is lava. Something that attracts metal is a magnet. The first person on the moon was Neil Armstrong. The name of the tree that acorns come from is an oak tree. The bird that the pirate Long John Silver kept as a pet is a pirate. What word describes how good something is quality. A type of crop usually grown in paddy fields is rice. Scooby-Doo's nephew is Scrappy-Doo. A baby frog is called a tadpole. Fui in Irish means under in English. An animal doctor is a vet. We're at 23 minutes. A word rhyming with donkey that means not working properly is donkey. Some people write Xmas for Christmas, X like in the sign of a cross. A wild ox that's native to Tibet is a yak. And in Kung Fu Panda, what is the name of one of the palace servants? It's Zeng. So there we are, folks. We did it in 25 minutes, I think. Let's see. I might have to edit the start, so maybe it's shorter. But look, lads, it's been great. Absolutely great fun chatting with you all again. Let me know how you got on in the comments, or you can send me messages. But if you do send me messages, make sure the adult that's with you sends that message with you. And I will, I suppose, talk to you tomorrow for a true or false Tuesday.